Okay, we want to start to better read some real data sets and analyze them. And we're starting to move towards there. But we're not quite there. It's going to take still a few more days. So I want to show you today some just simple tricks on how we do it. So I'm already in Python. I've already given it a nice title. I've named it. And let me turn on my libraries that we're going to use. And I want to go get some data. And I'm going to look for some data for gas production by year. See if this comes up. Right, and here we go. Natural gas produced. And here's our natural gas produced. And I want to see if we can plot this. And I don't think we'll have time today, but then you could look for a trend. And look, this is nice. They have a download data XLS file. So I'm going to download it. Let's go to my downloads. I'm going to open it up. And there it goes. And I'm going to clean it up a little bit. We don't need these first two rows. I'm going to delete them. We're going to have date of year and of gas produced. And I'm going to save this as a different type of file. I'm going to do file, save as, and we're going to do it as a CSV. If you scroll down, these are comma separated variables. Well, I'm going to try the MS-DOS one. Right, and let's put this in our right where we've been working. Screen flow videos, I'm going to call this gas.p.csv. Right, we're in there, and I'm going to save it. A lot of times when you save it, it always gives you some warnings. So CSV is a simpler format. So it says you can only save active sheet, and you're going to lose some features. Continue, and there it is. So it should be saved in our CSV. We can go look at this. So now if we go look, here's our gas.csv. Let me quit from Excel. Close Excel. Don't save, we already saved it. See, normally if you double click on CSV, it pulls it up in Excel. There it is. But what it really is, it's just a text file. So if we right click, and you'll see I'm going to open with text edit. And you can see that's it is. It's just a text file. You can see here's our value, comma, new line. And it goes all the way down through. That's all it does. Right, so now if you want to go read that, we're going to use we're using NumPy. We're going to use gen from text. So I'm going to call it something. I'm going to call it gas equals NumPy np.gen from text. And then you have to give it, so if you can do gas p. And this, you have to give it a few more things. I'll go over them in class. You have to give it a delimiter. We're going to say that's equal to a comma, because it's comma separated. And then we're also going to tell it to skip that first line, skip header 1. And now if we just print gas, all of the numbers are in there. And it's actually in a two-dimensional array now. And we're going to go through how to do this. Right, and we'll be doing more of that in class. But just for now, follow along with these. So now we can actually plot this data, right? You should be an expert on this now. So you can do fig, comma, ax equals plt.subplots. Then we can do ax.scatter. And this is where you have to trust me here. We have to do, I put the brackets in the wrong place. We're going to do gas. And we're going to do, it's a two-dimensional array, so we're going to do the first column, and then we're going to do the second column. And next week we'll have a whole day on how to do this. Let's see, and there it goes. But there's a couple things I want to change. First of all, they had a little bit wider. That made it look prettier. So we can do fig.set. It's always a set size. Let's see if we got this. Inches, and I'm going to make it something like, let's see, 8 by 12. Let's see if that does it. No, that made it high. So we really want to go, let's flip it. 12 by 6. Let's see. How's that look? That looks pretty similar to what we see online. But now we can do a couple things to clean it up. I'm going to add some labels. Ax.set X label. We'll call it year. We can do ax.set Y label. Call it production. In cubic million feet. right? Starting to look better, right? But what I want to do is, right, I don't like this 3.5 times 10 to the 7th. So there's a couple of things we could do here. We could just change the axis formatter, but I'm going to try to make it fancy with the right numbers and the commas. So what I did is I actually just went and Googled add commas in matplotlib axes labels. And there's a lot. And this gets confusing. So you can look through on how to do it. But I looked at a couple and it was the fourth one down. It said one-step guide how to do it. And they say simply do this. So I'm going to copy this over. We're going to copy this back into our text. And let's see if this works. Okay, fingers crossed. Oh, look at that y-axis. Now it looks exactly how we want. We don't want to go from -5 million, so we can do our ax.set ylim. And to the right, so we're going to do from 0 to 35. Let's see if this e to the 6, let's see if that works. Perfect, 0, and there you go, it sets that. So now we're having a nice graph. Then we could also set the xlim if we want, just to make it look a little bit cleaner. Ax.set xlim, I do 19, need this, it's an array we're putting in 1900 to 2020. Look, then we get up to the last few years. So now we're cruising along and these things are looking nice. But there's one thing we're going to need to do. I'm going to want to add a line to it, and there's going to be one error. So if I go to do, let's go to do our linear regression. So let's do lin out of equals stats dot lin regress. Let's see, up there we got it. And we're going to need our x and y's. And so what I'm going to do is, let's cheat. Let's go get our x and y's from up here. Put them in. Then let's print lin out. And look, we got nothing. We got nothing. Something's wrong. You know what it is? When we looked at our CSV file, let's go back to it. Open with text edit. It was all integers. Remember I said this integers thing always comes back to bite you? And we have an extra comma here. So that's giving us our NaN. So what we could do is if we just put 0.00, 0.00, file save, we could do it here or in Excel. Let's see if this is going to work now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload that. Go do our lin regress. Print, oh, it's still not happy. Let's see, let's go back one more time. I'm going to open this in Excel. Let's go here. I'm going to make this a number. Now I'm going to press save again. Continue. Let's see if this. So do you want to save the changes? Don't save because it already saves the CSV. Let's look. We can look at this with text edit. Looks like it's in there. We have one other thing we better change. Oh, it looks like looks like I got rid of the last line too. Let's do that. Let's go back up and reopen it. Let's see if this works now. Ready? And there we go. That was the thing. We needed to fix it up, get rid of that last extra comma, which it all did in Excel. So now once you have this lin regress, I'm confident you can all add a line to the graph. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.